When I never felt bad, come on, yeah.
Here's hoping that my camera doesn't fall over like it did the first 14 times I placed this. It is precariously perched on the bed. Hi, good morning. Welcome to the vacation edition of the Teacher's Wake Up Call, and I'm here to talk to you about cosplaying. So, this summer, I am going for, I don't think it's the first time, I think it's the second time. I'm going to pin this. I'm going for and yes, in case you're wondering, I have coffee. For the second time ever, I'm going to Otakuthon. Yes, August 6th to the 8th. I'm going to Otakuthon with my spawn. So that means I have to get some cosplays ready. And now if you know me, you know that I have cosplayed in the past, more or less regularly. I can't cosplay when I work for Montreal Comic Con because when I work for Montreal Comic Con, which was this past weekend, I have to meet a lot of people who are in the industry, some partners, panelists, so I have to be ready and I don't want to say professional because you can be professional and be in cosplay. And when you wear a uniform for work, isn't that work cosplay? I'm just saying, I have to wear civilian clothes and I cannot cosplay an anime character. I've done it for Anime Ottawa, and if I do it again next year, I might cosplay again. So I'm working on a couple of cosplays. Now, if you follow my channel, you know I'm cheap. I can find something that will last me a solid 2-3 years, and I will only have paid $20. I try to find what is the best bang for my buck. So I do the same for cosplay. I don't have the money, I don't have the resources to spend $200, $300, $400, $500 on a costume. I can't do that. So I have to get things that I either have around the house already. I have to thrift it. A lot of the stuff that I wear is thrifted. And if I do have to buy something new, I have to really shop around and find what is within my budget. And my budget is, I think I'm going to cap it around $100 total. And it has to be ideally something that I could wear again. For instance, my Gojo costume. So my Gojo costume are things that I already have. I have a black top, I have black pants, I have black shoes. My hair is already white. Naturally and unnaturally, it's already white. The only thing that I had to purchase was white mascara for the eyelashes. I made the cube myself. Okay, and I have 2 iterations of that cube. I made a larger one, and that was kaput. It wasn't great, and I made a smaller one, and the smaller one I still have. And then the glasses, and of course, because people don't follow the anime, when I wore that costume at work, everybody thought like, so you're from the Matrix? Right. You know, I think the most that I've spent on a costume was my Mitsuri Kenroji costume, and I had to buy certain things that I didn't have at hand. I upcycled the white shirt, I bought the buttons, I bought the black top, which basically is a men's dress shirt with a square collar, the wig, the flip-flops that I wore. I went to the dollar store. I went to Dollarama and bought them there. I bought the socks, but I bought just regular socks. And I think I already had the ribbon. And what I did is that I modified the shoes, the flip-flops, and threaded the ribbon instead of the regular thong. How do you call that little plastic thing you put like between your toes in the flip-flop? The plasticky flip-flop bit. That. My Kento Nanami cosplay, thrifted. The dress shirt was thrifted, the pants were thrifted, the shoes slash boots were thrifted. The only thing I bought were the glasses and the tie, and my hair is kind of the same color. I always try to find a cosplay that allows me to use what I have. And I even mentioned it in another video that I don't cosplay professionally. It's not my main activity. So I do it as an easy hobby. I do it to get the reaction. My Your Forger cosplay, I already had the pants, and I found the top purely by accident while I was shopping for something else. I saw it and I said, this is perfect. I had the headband. The only thing I had to buy was the wig. And let's be honest, I don't buy the most expensive wigs. And I think that's where I have to perhaps up my budget a bit, because that black wig has seen better days. And I reused it for, oh my God, I forgot his name. For my Hero Academia cosplay. Oh, I'm horrible with names. I'm terrible with names with my students. I'm terrible with names for anime. It's always like that. But I will remember the anime. I'll remember the character. He's the one who's always sleepy, always tired. Life of a teacher. So, and the only thing is that I already had that gray material. I had bought crappy curtains from a thrift store, like thinking, oh, I'll make a skirt out of it. That never happened. So I bought those curtains and I turned it into his super long scarf, which I still have somewhere. So all of my cosplays I do on a budget. What can I use? So this year, I am going to create this cosplay. Why this version of the cosplay? Because the other version of Seiko Yayase from Dan to Dan. Yeah, it's going to be outside my budget. Just the varsity jacket, the baseball jacket, I can't find anything under 65 bucks. And before you say, hey, you can make it, I'm good. I'm not that good. I can't create that. I don't have the skills. I don't have the skills. I could probably create something, an average, a low to average facsimile of that, but I can't. The sweater underneath as well, it's a knitted sweater, and I do thrift shops regularly, and I keep an eye out for a yellow sweater. It's hard to find in my size. Like, I'm not fitting in a size small, and as you can see, it's extra long. It's like a tunic sweater. I can't. Yeah, extra small. That's not gonna fit on me. But the other version, I can make that easily, and I'll show you what I plan on doing. Of course, my cat wants to be part of the video. Say hi, Ziggy. Okay, or not. So this is what I have so far. I have the tank top, very important. I have the shorts. Now, because I am crafty that way, for the leg pieces, I just bought a pair of leggings, and I'm going to cut them, and I'm going to put an elastic to hold them up so they won't droop down. I found another pair of leggings, but I bought like a size small, and they are going to be my arm pieces. Did I mention the glasses? So, you know, I'm going to wear my contacts. Yes, you can sit there, Ziggy. You can sit there. Stay there. Don't. Thank you. So he knew I was going to talk about the glasses. So because I wear contacts and I need readers, I just found these red-rimmed readers from the dollar store, and that's what I'm going to use. Now you're saying, where's the corset? There's supposed to be a corset, a waist trainer thingy. So that's what I need to get. That's what I'm missing. What I also have are these pants. Now they're inside out, don't mind. But I have these pants that I use for my Kento Nanami cosplay. Let me flip them inside out or right side in. Now, as far as pants go, they're very comfortable. They fit me really well. Exactly, right? Thank you for being my Vanna White. If you know, you know. Don't mind the toes, sorry. So I could just keep them as is and look for a beige skirt and use that as, you know, as my cosplay, or basically destroy these pants and turn them into, I won't need an elastic for the skirt, Ziggy, but thanks. I can turn the pants into a skirt, and I've done it before, and it's very easy. Really, Kat? Yeah, you can't play with the elastic. You're not a seamstress. Let go. Thank you. Yeah, and these are the accessories that I have. I have the tie. I have the glasses here. I also have these are my Gojo glasses. Yeah. So Gojo is also another option as a cosplay that I could do, that I've done before and I could do again. So yeah. So this is my first day at Otakuthon, and this is my Evil Eye Dan Dadan inspired outfit. It's not a cosplay, but I've inspired myself from the character to come up with an outfit that can withstand the day of walking and wandering and meander. But this, I even unintentionally got the quet that Evil Eye has, but I opted not to put the Evil Eye in the middle here. I opted for the eyeshadow. So this is it. This is outfit number 1. Day 2 of Otakuthon, and I needed a break from the sea of people, ocean of people at Palais des Congrès. So I'm actually walking to the mall next door to have a bite to eat for lunch. I need to have more than just a banana and a donut in me. So yeah, so this is my look, this is my fit. Waist trainer and all. Waist trainer and all. I'd like to state for the record that this waist trainer is super restrictive, constricting, tight, unpleasant to put on. It's like, I didn't buy one, I didn't get one with snaps. I just got one that I could slip on, they say. Extra large, they say. Funny, very funny. So it's day 3 of Otakuthon, and I'm rocking my very relaxed Kento Nanami fit cosplay for the day. And before you tell me that I'm doing Nanami dirty by dressing like this, look, cosplay is anything that you want, okay? And as a teacher, I can tell you, with my coffee in hand, I am ready for overtime, okay? I am ready. I am clocking in until this whole thing's done. Or until my legs give out and I'm tired and I want to go home, whichever. But, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready for this.